So, good afternoon, everyone. How are you? I'm back here, Ruby Leticia, aka Ruby Tisha, in the Warriors Bride Corner. So, today, like I said, I'll let you guys know when I had put that comment in the Words Bride page to stay tuned. And apparently, the Lord places on my heart that we're going to be making this a series about forgiveness and love, which are two areas that I find kind of difficult to do, especially in my walk during this time. And that's why I am making this a platform. And when I said the FU, that's what I mean. FU. Now, for all those who thought that I'm saying the curse word, yeah, get your mind out the gutter, because that's not what I mean. When I say FU, I mean forgive you. Yeah, forgive you. Sorry for the glare in my glasses, but I guess it doesn't matter if I have my ring light or... That is just the glare, no matter where you at, huh? Yeah. But anyway, man, I was tested this weekend with that. And it was to the point that it actually made sense. And when I talk about them doors being closed, yeah. And when we say you forgive the person and you totally don't, I digress and I went back trying to pick up the old habits because, excuse me if I'm switching and moving around. I'm trying to find an area where, you can see. Anyway, yeah. I ended up going back to almost going back to what I remember with how I used to handle when I forgave someone. I would just be like, yeah, I forgive you. But intensely what I was doing was I was blocking it and finding myself to do other things which were really busy so I wouldn't have to think about it. And then I also realized that when you forgive someone, depending on what they did, there is so many levels to this stuff. Like, I don't make this stuff up. There are so many levels. And when this one person hurt me, it brought back so much stuff that I realized that I only forgave you for one thing. But it's so funny, it's because all the different things that a person does that you might have to forgive them for, and you can forgive them for, and they might not realize it, or they don't want to realize that there are other things that they did to hurt you that you have to forgive. But in that purpose and in this point in walk with life and change the narrative, you have to forgive them for all the things they've done. You could just do a whole yes, I forgive you, but if you say I say forgive you, meaning you as the one forgiving them, you got to know to forgive them for everything. You can't just say, yeah, I forgive you, but then you recall and remember, oh, but you did this too, so nah, I got to forgive you. Now, I'm not saying you can't do it, but with me, because it was so much, I had to realize that right then and there, and this was last week, now over this weekend, I was like, you know what? Yo, I got so much stuff I gotta forgive this person for. And then I was like, yo, why does this pain gotta hurt? Like, Lord, take it away, take it away. Like, why does this feel so bad? Then I had to sit back and tell myself and correct myself. And I had to say, Lord, no, don't take this pain away of feelings, of emotions. I have to go through this process. This is a healing. And if you feel like that in this case, that means that you are healing. But you can't do it by yourself. God still wants you to go through this process with him. It's no longer do it Tisha's way or do it your way. It's Lord and I are going through this. So I had to find myself and say, Lord, no, I have to endure this pain or emotions of healing. Because emotions are not always meant to be bad things, but sometimes when you hurt so bad during the forgiving process, you have to understand that it's going to resurrect a lot of feelings and emotions, and you have to be able to go through it. And that's why I had to change my prayer to, no, Lord, help me go through it. Why does it hurt? And then I found myself saying, well, if someone did something to you, it would be so much easier to be like straight cut you off. But when you forgive, or not so much forgive, but when you really love that person, and that's where that love comes in, like, it's so much harder. It is. It really is. And I'm enduring this more because, like I said, by me being out sick on medical leave and not being to work, I have like nothing but time with the Lord talking to me constantly. Right. And I can't run or hide. Yeah, that's deep, right? Yeah. I know y'all have heard it too. I know y'all been through it too. But then we come up rolled on like we gangsta boos. Which that's me, Tisha, gangsta boo. I can do it. And I'll be like, yo, it don't bother me. It don't hurt me. I'm going to do it. No, now that I got this time, man, I got so much time to sit here and reminisce and realize that this FU stuff, yeah, it's for the birds. You can have it. You can have it. And anyone that's probably said that, oh, no, it's not like that, I don't forgive them and whatever. Nah. You still got some issues and some attachments, and you just trying to act like solo dolo. It's okay. It's okay. I just hope and pray that you eventually come to terms with yourself and heal and recuperate so you can get that stuff lifted off your shoulder. That's all I'm saying. So, I just want to end this by saying, yo, we got a lot of healing to do together, y'all. This FU series, it is going to drag us low and bring us on top and bring us high. Because the Lord wants us to go to the next level. And all that stuff, yeah, we can't take it with us to the next level. We can't. I'm sorry. If you thought you could, you're not getting in. You're not getting in the club. You're not getting in the club. You're not getting in the club. You're not getting in the FU club. I'm sorry, because when we all come to this and we all get through it, we don't want carrying your weight and trying to bring us down because you still didn't deal with your issues. That's why we all here today, trying to get this stuff together so we can all understand one another, talk about our issues and concerns, let the Lord know what's bothering us. Open your mouth and speak and let him know what you need help with. No, he already knows, but sometimes he wants you to do. And that's when, because he's stubborn, naive, ignorant, or ignorant. And I'm not saying that you're not dumb or whatever, so don't take offense to that, or you're stupid or whatever. But ignorant can be, the smartest person can be ignorant, because you might think you know something that you really don't know that much about, and you need to go back and find more information. That's me. So it doesn't mean that I'm calling you ignorant, but in the same time, I am calling you ignorant, because in this FU stuff, yo, I'm straight ignorant. I don't know all this stuff because I handled it all wrong. So now I got to handle it the way God wants me to handle it. It is so different. I'm sitting there looking like, what? And then I realized, like, yo, there's so much stuff that we got to get through. So I'm going to say, y'all, tell y'all this, like, real talk. The Lord said, yo, we staying on this FU series, and then we going to incorporate this love series. And once again, I'm not talking about love other people right now and forgiving everyone else that they did you wrong. We working on that, but we got to work on this purging and this cleansing of forgiving ourselves and loving ourselves first, and incorporating loving God the way He wants to be loved. So, like, for example, like, we have this thing going on in church. I want you guys, seriously, I want you guys to go to God in prayer, like real talk, and ask Him what He wants for His birthday. And stop looking at Him like He's still a baby in the manger. The man's grown. He done died. He done been born, died, resurrected, sitting in heaven now, chilling, looking at us. He done did His work in us already. He done shown us what we have done. We just took the off the street path, like I told you, and He just posted up at the bus stop, waiting for us to come back and meet Him at the post stop, at the bus stop, because we're gonna end up coming back and meeting Him, and He not gonna throw it in our face. So don't be upset. He's not. He just gonna probably look at you like, you ready? and you know how, like, when your mom or your dad done told you not to do something or whatever, and we do it anyway, and then we come back and they look at you, and we waiting for them to be like, I told you so, but instead you don't get the told you so, you just get the blare stink like this. That's what He doing. So we got business to do, y'all. Warrior brides, men, women, adolescents, young adults, even the children. We got mad business to take care of. Like, real talk, all jokes aside. And we're going to stay on this FU series until the Lord tells me to leave it alone and move on to the next one. Because He already gave us the tools, because I already told you. We already done found the purpose, know our purpose, walking on purpose, changing the narrative. And now we're incorporating the forgiveness series, the FU University, or FU stage. I like that FU, man. Like, FU. I forgive you. Yeah. And I'm going to stick with that FU. Yo, don't be switching that up and know you make the other one, though. And once again, don't go back and say Apostolic Evangelist or Ruby Tisha said it was okay to say FU. Now, it is okay to say FU, but not when you say the other FU. Okay? Thank you. That has been a public service announcement. So with that, we're going to stay on this forgiveness of ourselves, because we got to kind of cleanse. And until I feel that we are capable of moving on, and until the Lord tells me different, we're going to stay right here. And I'm going to wait for y'all. I'm not going to rush, because I'm doing this with y'all. I'm not just talking. Because I just told you. But once again, I said, I got stories to tell y'all. Trust me. Been there, done that. So, that's what I want you to do. Ask God what He wants for Christmas from you. And let's work on this forgiveness stage. And the I love you stage. Like, real talk. Signing out. Thank you for listening and tuning in. I'll chat with you guys later.